Hey guys, so in this video, we are going to take you through a walkthrough of our overlanding rig or our home on wheels.
Yes, so right now we're in the BLM lands in New Mexico. We've been on the road since December and we've spent a number of nights camping and using everything that we have here. So we just want to show you everything that we have.
So we're going to first get started with the car, and this is a 2007 Toyota 4Runner, and this is the SR5 model. It's a two-wheel drive. We're from New York, so there wasn't a lot of options for four-wheel drive Toyotas, and this is the one that fit our budget. Some of the changes that we did was we changed the tires to all-terrain tires, and these are Cooper AT3 tires, and the rims are just stock rims. On the top here, we have a Victory 4x4 roof rack. This is our tent, which is an OVS Nomadic 3, and this is our awning, which is a Yescom awning. We're going to get more into details of those two later. Some other changes that we've done to the car is we tinted the windows, at least the back windows. I believe these are 20% tint, and this is 5% tint. I do recommend that if you can, because you can't actually see everything that's inside. And we also placed some rain covers onto the windows, just so if we want to open up the windows, we don't have to get rain inside. Also on the top here behind our tent are two recovery boards. So everything that we have, we will put a link in the description so you could check over there. But let's get started with the inside of the car.
Okay, so let's start off with the front of the car with our dash cam, which is Ventru N4, and it has 3 cameras: the front, the rear, and the inside. So it's for our security, and sometimes we use the footage for our videos, which is very cool. Here in the dash is 2 sticky mats that I got on Amazon, where you can just put anything and it will stick and not go anywhere, which has been really helpful. There's 2 of them, here and here, where sometimes I just put the key there. Here is a magnetic phone holder, and both of our phones actually has this ring holder that just goes in right there conveniently. Here is our thermal that's always here for any hot beverage that we have. Most of the time it's actually coffee, so it just sits here and it keeps it really warm for hours actually. Here in our middle console is everything that we would want easy access, like our mask, tissues, hand sanitizers, wipes, and here is just a pencil holder and anything that we would need for emergency, glass breaker, slasher for seat belts, scissor, knives, tire pressure gauge thingy, markers, pens, and it just sits right there. Snacks, gums, anything that we would want, just ready to go. And here in the glove box compartment, usually where we put our cameras just for easy access when we're driving, emergency mask, and our SOS satellite phone, which we'll probably make a separate video about that. And here actually where we have a secret compartment, which is no longer a secret because I'm about to tell you. I think most of 4Runners have this, where you just open it and you can put anything. Right now we have our walkie-talkies. We use it for, when we don't have service and we have to kind of separate, we use that. What else do we have here? Flashlight, receipts. And yeah, I'm gonna talk about what we have here on the side of the door. So here on the driver's side, we have our emergency medications, first aid kits, bite and sting kit, everything that you would need for emergency. So we are all stocked up on that. So anything that could happen, at least we have it right here, easy access. Water bottle. Right here, right on the side, is one of our 2 fire extinguisher. It's just easy access. Right here. It stays right there. Oh, and our broom. A mini broom. always gets dusty. We try our best to keep it clean, everything, but it's hard when you're in the desert. Right here on this side is our 2 umbrellas, John's book, another water bottle, a knife, and actually sometimes, most of the time, snacks. More snacks. For on the roads, because you want that, oh, lollipop. Yeah, you want that easy access. And here on the side is our tray that we actually put on the wheel for when we're eating out, ordering out. You know, right there. So cool. Let's go into the main compartment. So back here is everything else that we own. It looks messy, but I promise you it's organized chaos. We know where everything is. Right here is John's clothes. All his clothes. This is mine, all my clothes. This is where our jackets and extra sweaters are. This is where everything else that we would need, like extra socks, hats, bathing suits, towels, is right here in this bag. And the bag underneath that is our shoes, so like boots, flip-flops, our nice shoes, just because we need nicer shoes than our everyday shoes. The black bag here is our miscellaneous bags where like extra batteries and hand warmers are. Right here is the section for our bathroom. So the pop-up bathroom, the toilet seat, toilet paper is there. This is my backpack. This is the camera bag. So that's John's. Right here is the blue container. We call it blue container, where all of our kitchen stuff lives. So like the pots, pans, plates, and all that good stuff. We will talk about specifically what's in our bags and what's in containers in other videos, especially our kitchen stuff. That's just because it's gonna be a long video. Here is my big purse. It's what I carry with me everywhere. It's what we need, basically. You know, we can just take this and our clothing bags. That's it, to anywhere else, like hotel. Sometimes we spend a night in a hotel room. And underneath this is our bathroom. So all of our toiletry items lives here. And it just stacks perfectly right there. Extra blankets. Another container, it's the black container where all of our dry food, dry goods, coffee, bread. This is where our annex lives. Extra wipes, paper towels, and our mini trash bag for our car so that we keep everything clean. So on this side, we have our reusable grocery bags where, you know, when we go shopping, we just take this and ready to go. Wires and our bear spray. Just lives right here. And on this side, so here we have our hats, the shovel, it's foldable shovel, and this is our curtain that we just hang in the front of our seats for privacy. So let's talk about the back.
So let's talk about the trunk of the car. We'll start with the front half of the trunk. This is our electrical system. We made a whole separate video on this, so you could check that out, how we built it. But this is our electrical box. In this container over here, just because it's kind of annoying to always go through the bags to find all of the plugs, we just took one of these plastic bins and threw all of our charging units and supplies in here. Underneath, we keep the laptop in a case. In this white bag, this is also a lot of miscellaneous items, instructions for all of the items that we have, duct tape, just things like that. Right here is our motion sensors. So we stick this on the outside of the car, and then at nighttime we have an alarm. So if anybody passes by or anything passes by, it'll notify us with a little bit of a beep. So this is Yvonne's idea. Thank you. Because I would never have thought about this, but it's been very useful. You just gotta watch out where you put it, because if you put it by trees, You get false alarms and kind of wakes you up. Under here is our battery. Our giant 127-pound battery. Under here is our cubby area, and we keep some mothballs, some laundry detergent, workout bands, and this is where we put our propane canisters for our grill. So let's open up the trunk of the car and kind of explain what all of that is. Looks messy, but everything is perfectly situated here. So this is our fridge. This connects directly to the battery, and we built a fridge slide. You can see a video of how we built this fridge slide as well. It's a Dometic CC40. This has been a lifesaver. All the food just stays cold all the time. This is our box of lights. So all of this is battery powered except for maybe one or two things which is USB powered. But this is all the lights that we use when we camp at night. Under here is our grill. It's a 2-burner stove. So right over here is one of our chairs. This is an inflatable hammock. We'll wait until summertime to actually use it. It's way too cold right now. We have a Campfire Grill. So if you saw one of our videos in North Carolina, we got to use this and made some burgers on top of it, which was delicious. On the side over here, we went shopping, so we have some extra food, some dry food. We just haven't put it away yet. On the side over here is our stakes for all of the tent and the bathroom to just stake it down. We have bleach. We have been using this when we wash dishes. Just put a little bit of bleach. It helps kill the bacteria. Over here we have floor mats. So we put this in front of the tent and in front of the bathroom just so that we don't get too much mud inside. So this is a 5-gallon drinking water. We refill this at Walmart. It's about 29 or 39 cents a gallon. So it's been a lifesaver going to Walmart and getting all this drinking water. Back here we have 2 7-gallon. So each of them are 7 gallons, and we fill that up with just tap water. And this is what we use for, washing dishes, if we want to take a shower, boiling some water, things like that. On the side over here, so this is our buddy heater. We've been using this on some of the cold nights that we had. This is my tool bag. I'm not gonna go inside, but it's basic tools and some electrical tools as well. This is our low-tech battery jumper. So if the battery ever dies on us, this is what we use. Under here we have a compressor. We haven't really used this yet. We haven't gone on terrain that needs to air down, but we also have a quick air down and compressor as well. Back here is somewhat of a recovery gear. So it has just like jumper cables, and it has like flat tire fixer.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're called exactly, but you could fix flat tires, and it also has a tow rope as well. I think that's what it's called. You just tie it to the car and someone could pull you out of a situation. So under here we have one of the chairs, and then sliding all the way in there, this is our dining table, and this is our kitchen table. So we had to put this on top because when we're driving it kind of rattles, and we had some leftover cloth, so we just put that on top. Under here is our Renogy 200 watt solar panel, and that's basically how everything looks when it's tucked away and ready for us when we're driving to a campsite. We're now gonna basically unload all of this and show you what it looks like when we actually set up camp. All right, so this is what our tent looks like when it's fully open. We're not gonna open up the windows. We're gonna do that when we do a full review on the tent itself, but there's 2 ways that we could set up camp. We could set it up with or without the annex, but for today's video, we're gonna set it up with the annex just so you can see how it looks. So here's how everything looks with nothing in it. There's a lot of space. there's a lot of slack on the sides because our car is just not tall enough. So just keep that in mind. But we're going to put all of our belongings in here.
Hi, MTV Cribs. Welcome to our crib. Okay, so on this side is my seat. It's where I chill comfortably. And on that side is John's throne. And this is our dining table where we have our meal, delicious meal, where John edits the videos. And so on this side, a short 2 steps to our kitchen. What? No, this is our kitchen. Oh, slash pantry. And this is our stove. It's Camp Chef. And it just opens up. Ooh, it's a little dirty. Okay. Opens up this way. And John just puts the propane. This is our drinking water. Sits perfectly here. This is the black container where all of our dry goods lives. And this is our blue bin, which is all of our kitchen
Pots, pans, garbage bags, biodegradable bags,
cutting board,
buckets to wash dishes, and yeah, just the basic
just
essentials.
the stuff.
Right now the tent is down, but whenever we're hanging out over here, we just bring this up and put it here. Now we have all this extra space. We could access the back of the car if you just open up right over here. So now we need to get some stuff. If we need to charge, we just crack the window, pull the wires through, and that's how we charge the laptops, things like that. So now let's go up into the tent itself, just to show you how it looks in there. So just to head on up. Okay, so this is the inside of our tent. It's very large. It fits both of us very comfortably. Right over here is our 2 sleeping bags. These are Tenton sleeping bags and they're 0 degrees. We have an extra blanket, and then right here, this is insulation. So when it's really cold at night, we put this around the tent just so it keeps us a little bit more warm. We have the 2 pillows, and all of this stuff fits in here except for this. We don't put this in here when we close the tent up. So back here, this is where we come. We get our food. This is the water. We set it up like this every single time.
Yeah, it's where we fill up our pots. We have to boil water for pasta, or we have to do the dishes, or wash our hands. It goes right here.
And if I need to set up the solar panel, I'll just pull it out here. I don't need to do it right now. And then I'll set the wire to go through the window right over there. We'll just show you our bathroom.
The bathroom.
Yvonne's bathroom mostly.
Yeah, well,
I could go out here
he goes
to do number 1.
nature. So what do we have here? Your traditional items for toilet, I guess. Toilet paper. There's nothing in here. Okay, it's brand new. Paper, biodegradable bag. Right over here we have biodegradable wipes and this thing called Eco Gel, which is powder substance that you just put when you go number 1, and it turns it into gel, so it's easy to discard. You know, sometimes I can just bury the whole thing, and it's environmentally friendly.
So here's the last thing that we're going to show you with our setup, which is our awning. I also wanted to just point this out. Right over here is our rain fly that goes on top of the tent. We usually just keep it off because if it gets windy at night, it just makes too much noise. So we just keep this on the side over here. But let's just open up our awning. So our awning is 8 foot by 6 foot. We actually made a video installing it. It is a little bit difficult if you're installing it by yourself, but they do have an awning that is smaller. So yeah, here it is. This is how our awning is going to look like when we do set it up eventually, when it becomes warmer out. Right now we just hang out in the annex area, but right now we're going to just wait until nighttime comes so we can show you all of our lighting setup. All right, so here is how we have everything set up at night. It's like 9 o'clock. It's very cold.
So we have this light here, right there, and that LED strip that plugs into a USB cord through the car, through here.
And now I'll show you up inside of the tent to show you what that looks like.
And we have our heater.
Yeah, we also have our heater right now.
So warm.
This is our buddy heater because it's 35 degrees here in New Mexico and we're freezing. So this is what our tent looks like. We have just like the fairy lights going all around. We have one of the light bulbs over here. And then as you can tell, all around is insulation that we put whenever it's really cold. We also put our bags up here, so it's easy to just change into our PJs. So we hope you guys enjoyed this walkthrough. We will eventually go through each of the sections in more detail. If there are any questions that you have about any of the stuff that we showed you, just leave it in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more videos. As the weather gets warmer, we're going to be doing some nice trails.
More motivated to get going because right now we just want to be cooped up and be warm.
Yeah, pretty much. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you all in the next one. Take care.
Bye.
All right, so
Fire extinguisher. Come on in. What the fuck? What are you bringing in?